Moving on to the second set. This is the actual set which I spoke about, which is a slight modification of one of the CAT questions. So this basically says that there are 7 people in an organization. They're categorized into 3 types of people: teammates, partners, and colleagues. Partners, teammates, and colleagues. And it's a mutual relationship. So if two people are, if so A is a partner of Bhairav, then Bhairav will be a partner of A. Similarly, C is a teammate of D, then D is also a teammate of C. So that's the logic. Now these are the this is a table given to you. So A has 2 partners, 1 teammate. What does this tell you? So totally A should have 6 people or 6 relationships. Total is 3, so number of colleagues should be 3 here. Similarly, for everybody should have a total of 6, so this should be 2, this should be 3. So this you can clearly fill, others we can't fill as clearly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the information given to us. So I already mentioned that this should be a total of 3. 3 plus 1, 4, so this is 2 and this is 3. Now I have made a table here, this below table over here. So basically I'm going to write the relationships in a grid format. So what you need to understand is, if I write something here, the same thing should be written here, because A and B, B and A are the same relationship. So diagonally it should be exactly the same. That's the funda. So whenever I write one box, it's basically not filling one box. I'll always fill 2 boxes simultaneously. Every colleague of Asmi is Chippy's teammate. Every colleague of Chippy is Asmi's teammate. So the first way to start this, or the first point to start this question, is from the third line. A, B, D are G's colleagues. So A and G are colleague. B and G are colleague. D and G are colleagues. So I should not fill only one square. Always I should fill the diagonally opposite squares. So you can see that I am filling the diagonally opposite squares. So this piece of information is completely used. So I usually put a tick mark. What does it mean? It means that information is used. I don't have to go back to that place again. Next is fourth. Line number 4, or the fourth point. A, D, G are Farid's partners, which means A and F are partners. So A and F are partners. D and F. So once I write partner, I will write partner here also, so that I don't forget. D and F are again partners. So D and F are partners. So this is a partner. G and F are partners again. So G and F, where is F? So G and F. So this is a partner, then this should also be a partner. So this is taken care of, so which means this is completely written. Now the next is fifth point. A is E's teammate. So A and E are teammates. So if this is T, then this should also be T. But not Dasya's partner. So A is not partner of Dasya. So this is not a partner, which also means this will not be a partner. This is the information given to us. Okay, now let's go back to the points 1 and 2. Every colleague of Asmi is Chippy's teammate. So this is the first part. Every colleague of Asmi is Chippy's teammate. So wherever colleague of Asmi, so this is a colleague of Asmi, G. So G should be C's teammate. So G should be C's teammate. So this should be T. Therefore, this should be T. Similarly, every colleague of C is Asmi's teammate. Every colleague of C. So wherever there is colleague, as of now, there are no colleagues of C. And every teammate of Asmi. So every teammate of Asmi. So E is a teammate of Asmi. So every teammate of Asmi is C's colleague. So E should be C's colleague. E should be C's colleague. So this is C and this is C. That takes care of the first statement. But again, the point here is we are not done with it. As we keep filling more, we might have to come back to the first statement again and again. So I will not put a tick mark there. This is taken care of. Second, every teammate of Dasya, every teammate of D. So right now there are no teammates of D. Every colleague of Ehan. So right now Ehan, there is a colleague, yes. So C colleague of Ehan, C colleague of Ehan is C. Every colleague of Ehan is D's teammate. So C should be D's teammate. So C and D should be teammates. So this is filled. Every teammate of Ehan is Bhairav's colleague. So Ehan's teammate, yes, there is one teammate right now. So A. A is B's colleague. So A is B's colleague. So this is C and this is C. Now if you observe A, it is almost filled. So we have two partners for A. Two partners for A. Now one partner is already there. And D cannot be a partner, which means only one place is filled for remaining for partner, and this has to be a partner. So now we can fill up A completely. A can be now filled up completely because we filled two partners. One person who is the teammate is done. So this third has to be a colleague. So this is to be colleague. So A is fully filled. Similarly, look at G. What all are there? Two partners we need. Only one partner is there. So the remaining has to be a partner. So G is fully filled. Now, if you're looking at F, F should have three partners. So you can see that there are three partners, which means the remaining people are two T's and one C as of now. So we don't know who is where. That's okay. Let's see what else can be filled. Okay, let's go to C. Every colleague of C. In fact, we filled up A, right? So let's look at the first statement again. Every colleague of Asmi. So every colleague of Asmi is C's teammate. So first colleague of Asmi now is B. So B should be C's teammate because every colleague of Asmi is C's teammate. So B and C should be teammates. So this should be T. Every colleague of C is Asmi's teammate. So every colleague of C is Asmi's teammate. So C has E as a colleague. E and A should be teammates. That's already taken care of. Now your C is almost done. Your C is almost done. If you notice for C, you have 5 things written and C has only one partner. Partner is taken care of. We have one partner, which means this cannot be a partner. So this is either T or C. Let me start with one of them. Let me start with a T and see what happens. Let me start with a C and see what happens. So if I take this as C, I'll put a circle so that I know that I can erase it if it is a mistake. So I'll write a C here. So now according to this, every colleague of C is Asmi's teammate. So C and F, if I say they are colleagues, then A and F should be teammates. But you can clearly see that A and F are partners. So this cannot be C. This cannot be C. If this is not C, then the only other possibility for this is T, which means this should also be a T. So your C is fully done. What do you have in C? You have one partner, you have 4 teammates, and you have one colleague. So I hope you're getting the logic here. Slowly and steadily you'll fill the table, and it is worth the time provided you are progressing in the table because there are 6 questions in this. Let's move on. What else do we pick up? Okay, now we can go for F. We can see that F is now decently filled. 4 things are filled, and we know that there are 3 partners. So partners are taken care of. One colleague and one T. So we have 2 T's and one colleague, out of which one T is already there. So the remaining are one T and one C. So let me see what can we say here. If I take this as colleague once again, which means this will also be colleague. Let me see what happens. Is there anything about F? Yeah, if this is C, then this will be T. This has to be T. So this both of them should be filled simultaneously. Now I look at E. Every colleague of Ehan is Dasya's teammate. So right now, every colleague of Ehan. So this will not obstruct anything. Let me also interchange and see. If I interchange it, will it cause a problem? C, T, T, C. So instead of C, I will write T and C. Because I have to check both the possibilities. It could be that both are possible. Now, every colleague of Ehan is Dasya's teammate. So every colleague of Ehan. So F is colleague of E. So F should be Dasya's teammate. F should be Dasya's teammate, but F is Dasya's partner. That's not possible. So clearly TC is not possible. It should be CT only. So we are eliminating and making sure that there is only one possibility. So it is not T. The first letter should be C, then T. So therefore this is T and this is again C. So now we finished our F also completely. Which one will we pick next? Probably you can pick B. Yeah, B has 0 partners. You can pick B, you can pick E also, I believe. E has 2 colleagues, right? So one of these two. So E has 2 colleagues. So which one? Is it this or is it this? One of these two are colleagues because we have a total of 2 colleagues. So let's again, it's a hit and trial. You have to spend a little bit time quickly. You will say that, okay, let us say this is C, in which case this will be C. So you're saying that every colleague of Ehan is Dasya's teammate. So every colleague of Ehan, so B is colleague of Ehan in this. So B should be Dasya's teammate. So B should be Dasya's teammate. So this is T, in which case this is T. It fits, there's nothing wrong. Let me also take the other thing as C and see what happens. I have to always verify both cases. So instead of C coming where I wrote, if this is C, then every colleague of Ehan is Dasya's teammate. So D is colleague of Ehan. So D cannot be D's teammate. That's the problem here. So hence C cannot be in that place. Therefore, we take this out. So we know for sure that this is C. Okay, I don't need a circle because it is correct. So this is C. So this will be C. And every colleague of Ehan is Dasya's teammate. So E colleague. So E and B and D should be teammates. So this is T and this is T. So this finishes your B also. So B has a total of how many? B has 4 colleagues and 2 teammates. So B is also done. Your D is almost done. D and E are left out. In fact, you have your E. E has 2 colleagues. So 2 colleagues are done. We have, who else is left? D and E, right? Yeah. So what can be D? So E can be partner. So this basically these two, right? These 2 points. So you can't have a colleague here because colleagues for E are already done. E has 2 colleagues only, and which means it's a partner or a T. So P or a T. So let's check for P and T and see what happens. If E, if I write a T here, every teammate, so this will be a T. Every teammate, and I'll put a circle. So every teammate of Dasya is Ehan's colleague. So Dasya's teammate is E. Every teammate of Dasya is Ehan's colleague. So D and E are teammates. So E should be E's own colleague. So that's a problem. You can't have it. So T is not possible. Okay, so that's the reason why T is not possible. So the only then possibility is it will be a C, right? Because colleague of Dasya, there is no problem. So you finish your Dasya. Dasya has 3 C's. Dasya has 3 C's, 2 T's, 1 partner, and E has 3 C's. Oh, sorry, did I make a mistake? I think yeah, I just made an error. Let me just erase this. Yeah, it cannot be C, right? Because E has only 2 C's. Yeah, partner or T. P or T. I think I made a mistake there. Yeah, so this is basically, it is either a partner or a T. Now, if I write a T, then if I write a T, we saw it is not possible. So if it is not T, then it has to be a P, not C. Okay, that's the error. So T is not possible. We proved that. So if it is not T, then it is P. So this is P and P. So if you write for D, D has 2 partners, then 2 colleagues and 2 teammates. So D is done. And what about E? E has 2 T's. Again, 2 T's, 2 P's, and 2 C's. 2 T's, 2 C's, and 2 P's. So this is your entire structure. Everything is done. So let's, who among the following is Ehan's teammates? So Ehan's teammates. E has teammates A and F. So A and F, A is not there, so F is there, so that's your answer. Who is or are Dasya's partners? So Dasya's partners, if you're looking at D's partners, it is E and F. E and F. E and F both are there, which means the answer option is C. how many people are either a partner or a partner of a partner of Dasya? Interesting. Partner or partner of a partner. So first let's look at Dasya's partners. D and F. These are partners. Now partners of E and F also have to count. So E's partners are D, but again D should not be counted because I'm counting for Dasya, and G, and F's partners. F's partners are A, D I will not count again, and G is already counted. So there are 4 tick marks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are 2 direct partners and 2 partners of partners. So totally there are 4. So that's your answer. Which of these pairs are share the same type of relationship? You can clearly look at it that it's going to be Dasya, Asmi, and Bhairav Ehan. They share the same kind of relationship. I'm not going back to the slide again because it's the same thing. Who is Sifi's partner? Again, I don't want to skip all of them. So Sifi's partner, let's quickly take a look at Sifi's partner. C's partner is A, only A. So C's partner is A. So let's quickly look at it. Option D. Then you have how many partners does Dasya have? So Dasya has how many partners? I think we already made a note of that at the beginning itself. Dasya has a total of 2 partners, right? So that's your answer. The last question. So this is actually a very good cat replica, slightly twisted from what originally came. But yes, this question could have been done in the cat exam, and it was actually a little bit more easier than this. There's one extra statement given which made it easier, and students could have solved 6 questions and gone ahead in about 10 minutes, 12, 15 minutes also. The 6 questions in 15 minutes is not a bad deal. If you're able to do one more set in 15 minutes, another 6 questions, that's 12 questions done for you.